Hi everyone, this is Jackie from Bronx Baubles, bringing you another fabulous haul of vintage costume jewelry and more. I want to bring you into my world of vintage costume jewelry and other jewelry because, quite honestly, some of this jewelry is bought at thrift stores. Some of the jewelry was bought at flea markets and yard sales, and some of it was bought online at different various websites. And I buy my pieces for particular reasons, and why I buy them might be very different than why other people buy them. And so I'm going to share with you some of the reasons for why I bought the pieces that I bought. This jewelry lot here was purchased this summer. And this summer I was kind of discerning. In other words, I didn't go out to the thrift stores as much. I was very particular on what I bought and what I brought into my collection. And so I'm going to share with you why I selected it. So if that's something that interests you, just stay with me. And you know what? Let's just get this video started. Okay, everyone, let's just jump right on in. And I can go one by one and I'll show you all these amazing pieces of jewelry. Super duper excited. Let me start right here, right at the middle. Here we have a beautiful cognac, gorgeous beaded necklace. And what I want to say about this piece is that this is a piece that is from the Joan Rivers collection. And a lot of you might know she is my absolute favorite. I did a video on her Fabergé 8 collection that I have. Oh my God, it's one of my favorite videos. Joan Rivers was an amazing jewelry designer, and she designed this cognac piece. The beads here are plastic, but what I want to say about this is that I first bought this necklace, and then 2 weeks later, I bought the earrings at the same thrift store. And so you can always go back and try to find pieces that are part of your collection. Here is a pair of amazing earrings. These earrings are from the Lili Sedugi collection. She is a brand new jewelry designer. She was featured in the Museum of Art and Design last year. She was honored there, and I love her stuff. And this is a true chandelier earring. I love these, and I wore these to my goddaughter's wedding. Take a look at the picture of me wearing it. And here I have another Lili Sedugi. These, oh, look at these pieces, guys. Oh, these earrings. I love, first of all, let me just show you the back. The back has the best of both worlds. It has the post, and then you snap it up like that, and it's secured to your ears. This style of earring is from the 17th through the 18th century. These are called girandoli earrings. I think I'm pronouncing it right, but they are a classic style of earrings. Who can go wrong with Baroque, large and impressive earrings? And when it finally got out of style, they would take these pieces apart and make these into pendants. And you don't get to see many of these out there unless they're in museum collections. This is, look at this. I love the use of these natural stones. And I can't tell you what stones these are. I think this might be fluorite. This looks like it's labradorite. This looks like it might be even amethyst. So there's various different stones that are used here. And you can tell, if you were to feel this, you can feel the coldness of the stone on your hands. And it's all caged in. And if you look at the class, it says Sterling 925, and I believe this is Mexican. Look at that. That's banded agate, I think. And there's, oh gosh, I don't know a lot about these stones. This one looks like, oh wow, I think this stone, what's the name of that stone again? I think this stone is obsidian because it's black and it has that iridescence of gray. I think that's obsidian. Wow, I guess I can identify a lot of these stones. I don't know what this stone is. I don't know what that stone is, but by golly, this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful set. Then I have this here. And this one, it's a classic bracelet with the octagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. And it says 925, but it doesn't have a mark. So it very well could be from Mexico or it could be from Israel for all I know. But it's really, really nice. All right, let's keep it pushing, huh? So let me show you this bracelet. I just got this actually yesterday. And look how beautiful it is. I love bracelets like this. It reminds me of when I was a little girl. This is the type of jewelry that always attracted me. This bright, shiny iridescence. Like, I just love it, love it, love it. This is, can you guys figure this out just by the look of it? Give you a second to figure out what bracelet brand is this. That's what we're going to play. Who made this bracelet? Just by the look of it, you should be able to tell. And I want you guys to start discerning when you're out there in the wild what type of jewelry it's in the showcase. Because even without looking at the tag, I knew what this was already. And I want you guys to develop your skills too. All right, did you guess? Okay, this is a Kurt's Folly. How many of you got that right? This is such a beautiful, beautiful bracelet. It'll never go out of style. It's a little bit on the gaudy side, but I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Speaking of Aurora borealis, I also got this yesterday too. And I paid up for this, believe it or not. I usually don't like to spend a lot of money on these types of necklaces. I have about 30 of them, but this perhaps is one of the nicest ones I have. And what I do during Christmas is I use this on my pink Christmas tree. And I did a video on my Christmas tree. You guys should check it out. And what I did was I put all my brooches on the Christmas tree. And I use the Aurora borealis necklaces that I have as the garland. So since the holidays coming up, I splurged a little bit on this one. But also because look how shiny. And there was about 3 other necklaces like this on the counter. And you can tell when they're next to each other how beautiful this one is. It just popped. And it has 3 strands. And each of them has metal. Not plastic, not cloth, but metal. And that told me that this was a bit of a quality piece. It's not marked at all. I was vacillating whether I should get this piece. I wasn't sure, really, if I should get it. But I do love rose quartz. And this has 4 strands. And the clasp is a big, big clasp, sterling. I would not say this was vintage. And I think this stone here is blue chalcedony, and I think this might even be amethyst in here too. So you got 3 different types of stones here. So look at these earrings here. These, I don't know, I guess they're 90s, and it has this citrine, and it has, I guess, I don't know, what stone would you call this, like alexandrite with rhinestones. Look at the back. These are not marked. These are knocker earrings. The reason why I bought this was because I like that ombre effect on this necklace. It goes from light, and then it has a little color, and then it has a little more color, and then it just gets dark into the darkest. And it still had its tag on it, and this originally retailed for $128. Of course, I didn't pay anywhere near that. It's because all the stones were glass. They're prong set. And I'm a true believer that JQ rule is the future vintage. And so when I see pieces like this, and they're relatively inexpensive, this is covered in 18 karat gold. Even the back of these stones are foiled, gold foiled, which brings out more of the brilliance of the stone. Look how it's glistening. So I had to pick this one up. I got more jewelry for you, so let's keep it going, guys. All right, take a look at these two big mama jammas. Wow, look at this. Oh my God. Let me focus on this one. They're similar in color. This is more mossy. This is more malachite. You heard that? They're made with the resin. This is from a brand new company. In other words, this is not vintage at all. This is from a company called Dinosaur Design. And this bracelet is just super duper duper incredible. You know, I'm just looking in here to see if I found, it's not even marked, but I kept all the paperwork. So anyway, this is from an Australian company called Dinosaur Design. And they have a showroom here in New York. And I just love their look. This is just, it kind of looks like, you know, moss, agate, has that fairy-like appeal to me. It feels like you're in a garden. You know, you can double these up. I can totally see my style icon, Iris Apfel, wearing these. She'll probably love these. And also, they're from Australia. You know, I got a bone to pick with the Australians who sent over that break dancer. You know, I'm from the Bronx. This is called Bronx Baubles for a reason. Born and raised in the Bronx in the 80s, where breakdancing and hip-hop was discovered and created. To represent Australia, it was almost insulting. But guess what, Australians? I forgive you. And I love you guys. Just don't send another b-boy breaker like that to any future Olympics. Check this out. Oh, look at that. This is so phenomenal. I just can't believe that this necklace does not have a designer attached to it. Does anybody know who made this necklace? Look at it. And you know what? I also noticed that these stones kind of change colors. Because when I first bought it, it had more of a, I don't know, like a blue tinge to it. And now under this light, I see it more lavender. Each and every one of these stones is glass. Okay? And look at the construction on this piece. It's so heavy. It's so beautiful. And there's no name to it. The tag must have gotten lost somewhere. So if anybody knows, I tried to Google Lens it, couldn't find it. So if you know who made this, please let me know. Oh, look at this, guys. I featured this in one of my shorts videos. This is by a designer called Gisa B. Calho. She's a Brazilian designer. And she does this in a shadow box, and it's 3-dimensional, made with plastic. And just look at it. It's just, she uses these screws to layer. Look at the different multiple layers of this piece. She's got it beautifully stamped. And check out this fabulous locking mechanism. It's like a spring lock. You have to, when you unlock it, it's like that lock that you see in luggage. Almost has an Art Deco look to it, right? At least that's what I think. She makes pocketbooks, earrings, necklaces, rings, all kinds of things. And this is my first from her collection. And I have a feeling it's not going to be my last. Look at this. So these are paper mache brooches. And I originally had this one for quite some time. And then I saw this one. I had to get it because I knew I had this one already in my collection. So these two together, again, I'm compulsive that way. I have a photographic memory for the jewelry that I have. And when I'm out there in the wild and I find pieces that go together, I get crazed and I have to bring them back together. They're like two lovers lost. This is the day and night, I call this. So at day, it opens up, and at night, it closes up. So I'm calling this my day and night paper mache brooch in the color of peach. All right, let's check out this necklace right here. Oh my goodness, guys. Look at this. Look at this piece. Can any of you guys identify who it's from? I'll give you a hint. This necklace was designed by my absolute style icon, the one I talk about more than anyone else in my videos. I'll give you one other clue. Over here, it says Rara Avis, okay? Rara Avis. And that is from none other than Miss Iris Apfel. Oh my goodness. And when I looked at the tag, I knew right away. I was like so giddy because I got a piece from my favorite designer, Miss Iris Apfel. If you want to know more about Iris Apfel, it's one of my more popular videos. I'm going to leave the link so that you could take a look at that video if you haven't already. I'm a collector. Some might even say I'm a hoarder. Okay, because I buy, and I don't get rid of anything. The only time I get rid of things is when I donate to charity for charitable causes, and when I give to my friends. But I at some point want to unload on some of these pieces. But this piece from Iris Apfel would not be one of them, and I don't even think this piece right here will be one of them. Look at this. This is classic. It's like jet. I don't know, it's not from the Victorian era, but you could totally wear it in the Victorian era, probably. The stones are, this is probably Parisian jet or some kind of jet, you hear? That's all glass, baby. Nothing plastic here. This is a beautiful set. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. And look, I just realized, there should have been 5 strands. I don't think it distracts from the beauty of this. 4 strands instead of 5. Of course, 5 is better than 4, but I still think this is a fabulous piece. Take a look at these beautiful bridal pieces. These pieces, I don't know how I ended up finding them. They have similar tags, so I think it came from the same estate, but this one was in Huntington, Long Island, and this one I bought at Selden, Long Island months ago. So somehow they divvy out the pieces and I was able to purchase them. Let's take a look at this one first. This one is definitely made with a Swarovski crystal. It has these beautiful, gorgeous crystals. And it's made with this beautiful wire. There's some mesh here. And this is a nice, beautiful leaf motif. Look at this bugle beads here. This one fixes on the hair this way. Retail price, according to this, is $242. And this is probably the piece de resistance. This one went for $716 because this one was made with sterling silver. And you have these little tiny margarita stones. They look like Swarovski. They also have the beautiful tiny, they're almost like quiche pearls, but they're like little cultured pearls. Here's some more tiny baby cultured pearls. Here's some more margarita stones. Then you got even bigger stones here. Look at the filigree work and all the individual Swarovski crystals that are placed on there. This is a really incredible piece. And then behind, you can snap it off, press this and pull. Here is the comb, okay, that's marked 925. You can see the filigree work behind, and this one could be worn as a brooch. So it's a convertible, and it has a little tiny tag, Christina Garcia. I like these pieces that have these statements on them. If you have to ask, you can't afford it. The audacity, right? Oh my gosh. You know, I'm sorry. I have to disagree with this statement. If you have to ask, you want to be an educated consumer. That doesn't mean that you can't afford it. But anyway, I just think this is great. I love it. I also found this necklace. This is a druzy necklace. It has these beautiful, brilliant, like quartz stones in this iridescent blue shade. dipped in gold on a gorgeous, look at this chain. This chain is really, really nice, actually. If you guys remember, I showcased this piece here, and this is like a slice of rock with these incredible druzy crystals. I thought about this cuff when I saw this necklace, and I had to put them together. I'm just like that, you know. I did that with the two bridal pieces. I had to put them together, and I did it with these, the day and night pieces. And it's just something about, it's in me that I have to bring these pieces and marry them together. Then I found these necklaces, this pearl necklaces. This is not real pearls. And I got my certification in pearl, being a pearl specialist, and I knew right away that these were faux pearls. But these were good faux pearls. You hear? They're made with glass. They have this incredible sheen, and I think if I clean them up, they would shine even more. I know for a fact. But I loved it because of this clasp right here. This clasp is what put me over the edge and made me go ahead and buy it. Showcase this in one of my shorts. This is a faux imperial jade. I purchased this for $10. It's pretty lightweight. Probably wouldn't have bought it, except that this green, I can't get away from this green. I just love, love, love this green, you know? Look at this. One of my favorite colors. Check out this monkey piece. Probably, I would say, I don't know, from the 70s. Look at his little booty. His cute little paws. Faux coral on this nice rope chain. I'm guessing this is from the 70s. And this actually had a tag, and it's called Vogue. I do love this little monkey guy. This is a piece that I bought online at Etsy. And I am in love, love, love with ethnic jewelry. And this is definitely a breastplate. This is definitely a beautiful piece. This is supposed to look like an antique, but it's not. And I didn't mind that because these are really, really hard to come by, the real deal. And they're quite expensive, and they're definitely gorgeous. And there's a history behind these pieces that I like to share with you guys at another video. And it's why I bought this piece, because sometimes I buy pieces for future videos that I'm planning on doing. And they're study pieces. This one came with matching earrings. I want to bring your attention to these big Mama Jamma earrings. I love these. I bought these from J. Crew, and if you want, you can go out and get them right now. They're still being sold, and they are very, very popular earrings. I actually bought these earrings because I wanted to remind myself that it's okay to love again. And yeah, I needed to be reminded of that. This one is an incredible, look at this piece. I got this piece, it's from Napier. This one says Napier patent pending. And it is, how many chains are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did a short video on this piece because this is actually a book piece. So check out the shorts on it. And it gives you the description and the page number and everything like that. And I bought this from the new designer for Castle Cliff. She was in the fair, the jewelry fair, the vintage jewelry fair that I went to. And I also met her at the jewelry library when they had a talk over there, when I met the Australian ladies. And so I had to buy a piece from her, and this is the piece I ended up buying. Here is a big Mama Jamma. Look at this, guys. Wow, 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 wow. This is incredible. Can you see that beautiful color? This I bought because it really called to me, the color. It kind of looked special. I was in love at one point with cherry amber, and it kind of reminded me of cherry amber. And I bought this at a fair that I went to in New York City. And it was in one of the Tibetan booths. The style here is definitely prayer beads. It's the material that I'm not too sure about. I want to do some more research on this one. I think these are Faturan beads, and they're made by combining bakelite with amber. And it's from a guy, from a chemist whose name is Faturan, and they named this process after him. And you know, it's really interesting because I don't know if this is real or not. A little boggled about this. I really want to understand and learn more about it. But each of these beads are part of the repetition of the prayer. And I believe there's 33 beads, if I'm correct. And then it has this tassel. And they have to say these prayers 33 times. So, guys, I'm not going to share any more about this piece because I don't really know it well. And that's why I buy pieces like this. Because I buy them because I want to understand and learn about ethnic jewelry. And when I see pieces that catch my eye like these, I buy them. And then I obsess over the research and I look up what they are and how they're made and what they're symbolized, etc., etc. And that's how I learn. So, which are my favorites? Probably this Faturan necklace. It's just stunningly the color, that beautiful, beautiful wine color, cranberry, cherry amber bakelite look is just, I just love it. I don't know if I could pull it off wearing it, but it's just spectacular. And then I probably love, of course, my Aris Apfel, because I found one of my idols out in the wild, her jewelry. And I probably love this piece here because it's just made of glass and just stunningly beautiful and changes colors. I've seen it turn blue. And these girandola earrings, because they're just classic, gorgeous, gorgeous pieces. And, oopsie. And last but not least, I probably love this piece too, because this reminds me to open up my heart to love again. And I love this piece too, because of all the various different stones. I mean, I can go on and on. I'll probably pick every single one of these. I love my dinosaur pieces. I'm bad, aren't I? And oh my God, how could I give this one up? I don't know. I only buy pieces that I love. So that's the truth of it. That's why it's so hard for me to pick just one, because I love it all. So guys, which one of these is your favorite? Please share with me in the comments. And always remember, wear your fabulous vintage jewelry in good health. I love you guys. Pasa bien dia. And mwah, mwah, mwah. Hugs and kisses to all. Let me know your thoughts on this haul. Love you. Ciao. Hola, familia. If you like my content and want to be part of this vintage custom jewelry tribe, don't forget to hit subscribe, like, and leave me a comment. Love to hear from all of you. Ciao.